Hello, and welcome to Miniatures Rundown, and today we are playing the new edition of Warhammer Underworlds.
Ermagerd.
I have Cody. And I'm Mitchell. But you knew that already.
Yeah.
This is a non-scripted video. We're just going to play the game, see how it is, give our thoughts on it.
Yeah, this isn't so much as like a how to play, because we're still kind of getting through that as well, but we're just kind of showing off the contents of the box and giving it a shot and seeing how we like the new edition. I've never played Underworlds before, so it'll just be how I like Underworlds in general, but yeah.
I've played 4 or 5 times in the previous edition. Josh has talked about it before. The card bloat is one of the unfortunate parts of the game. And this one seems to help a bit. It was previously that each box of models came with cards that anybody could use. Mm-hmm. And so even if you didn't want Zickett's Tunnel Pack, if there was a card in there you wanted, you had to get it.
Right.
Which is kind of annoying. And
in true GW fashion, they don't always, like, their card product eventually kind of phases out. So if you wanted something that, you know, launched in the early parts of the season or edition or whatever, it was nearly impossible to find those cards later on. So that's kind of what stopped me from essentially getting into it. Previous to this game we're about to play, my experience of Warhammer Underworld is that they make great models, and that's why I bought a couple of them, but I never intended to actually play them.
They do make fantastic models. Some of the best they put out, along with Warcry.
Yes.
Some of the best stuff they put out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we are going to try and play a game.
Yeah, this box pits Stormcast Eternals against Skaven. Kind of goes in theme with the latest edition of Age of Sigmar. Yep. So yeah, but let's get started.
Awesome. The first thing we do is we muster our warbands. You have Stormcast and I have Skaven. It does include picking your rivals deck. Mm-hmm. You've already picked yours.
I have already picked mine,
which is Emberstone Sentinels.
Emberstone Sentinels. It's already right here.
It's already right there.
You can see that there are some yellow cards and some red cards. Mm-hmm. They do different things, and you draw different amounts of them, but we'll go over that in a minute here.
We will. And I'm picking Blazing Assault, which is supposed to be the ridiculously highly aggressive one, because that's just how I play.
It's also very Skaven.
Then, after Muster Warbands, let's make sure there's no other steps that I'm missing in Muster Warbands. Nope. Draw your starting hand, so we're going to shuffle a bit.
So you don't want to shuffle the whole deck together, because you do have certain amounts of each type of card in your hand at any given time. And it also just kind of makes it easier to clean up later, so you don't get all of your cards mixed together.
There are 2 types of cards. There are ploy cards. No. Objective cards and power cards. Yeah. So these are the objective cards, the yellow ones. And that's how you score points, a.k.a. win the game. Yeah. And then power cards are your, like, instant things that you can do, like, I always say sorcery because I'm from a magic background, or, like, upgrades that you can give your guys. Like equipment.
They call them ploys in this. There are instant ploys. There are not instant ploys. There are upgrades. So, yeah. The objective cards are actually kind of interesting, because I've been playing a decent amount of Spearhead lately, and that's what these remind me of.
That's fair.
It's very situational. You draw a couple cards, if you can score them or not. They just don't have, like, the gambits at the end of them.
Yeah.
But
all of the objectives have, like, a number on them, and they're like, score objective number 4, and you have to get to wherever that is.
And then you get a nice little objective winning token. Yeah.
Okay, draw your starting hands, which is 5 power cards and 3 objective cards. So the first thing we do for the next step is determine territories. So we would normally roll off, and the winner gets to pick their territory. I think we're just going to leave it like this, because we already set it up, and the cameras are all facing the right way. But a roll-off has, like, this weird thing where it's like crits beat swords, swords beat hammers, hammers beat blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's a result of them using dedicated dice for this game.
Yeah. Okay, so we've determined our territories. Then we place the treasure tokens.
Yes.
We do still have to roll off, because the treasure tokens are placed, the player did not pick their territory. So we roll off. I got bad, and you got better. So you beat me. So then the winner picks side of the board. Other territory belongs to the other player. The player that did not pick territory, so me, gets to place the first objective.
All right.
So the objectives are placed face down. So we don't know what values they have yet.
Right.
The first one has to be in no man's land. So it's just the center of the board. And I think I'm just going to make it easy and
Fair
put
enough.
it right dead in the center. And then we alternate, but now you can put them anywhere that aren't within 2 of another feature, so one of these, on an edge. Cannot be placed on starting hexes, blocked hexes, staggered hexes, which are what these are. You can't put them on another token or within 2 of a token or on one of these or a starting. So then you get to pick where.
I will drop one.
That's
right
a pretty good one.
Yeah.
You know what? I will just mirror you on this one.
All right.
So I can't put it within 2 of this or else I would have put it closer.
Place one over here.
And I will put it there.
Okay.
All right, and then after that, once each has been placed, flip them up, revealing a number. 3,
2,
4,
1.
and 5. 5 in the middle.
Cool. So
I swear I shuffled these.
I shuffled them too, so it's fine. But the number doesn't really dictate like how much the objective's worth.
No.
It's just what cards you have that react to them.
Yeah.
So it's funny because I think one of the cards in one of these decks I read earlier was have objectives 1 or 2, so that's like
Yeah. And
1
it even,
being here, 2 being here. That's or 3 and 4.
and it's random, so it could have been 1 on your side, 1 on my side.
Right.
Okay. Then we deploy fighters, starting the player with the player that placed the final feature, which was also me.
Yes.
So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So then we alternate placing fighters. So I'm definitely putting Bomb Rat as far forward as possible because he wants to go up and die.
I will place my better than the others at range, even though they all have giant crossbows. His is the giantest crossbow. I will put him back here.
So I have only one guy that has a range more than 2. So anything that's range 1 or 2 is a melee weapon. 3 or more is a ranged weapon. So I think he is going to start back here.
Okay. I will do Ardor next, and I will place him up here.
Now, with this guy being the slowest, he wants to not move very far. I think I want him in the middle to be able to get to either side.
And then my last guy will be right here. Farasa.
Farasa? Is that like Furiosa?
Kind of, but not really.
And then I have Zicket, the leader. He doesn't have any special abilities. He just has 2 different melee weapons. So he's going to be a little further back, I think. And then you're done, so I get to place my last one. This guy.
All right.
After we deployed fighters, we begin play. Determine who takes the first turn. Players roll off. So we do it again. Ooh, this time I got swords.
I also got swords.
And we roll off again. Oh, I got the lowest.
I got very average.
Yes. All right, so you, do you have to, well, decide who takes the first turn. So you get to pick.
I will pick myself.
Okay.
So then at the beginning of the phase, you start the action step, right?
Yeah,
no-
the combat phase, which is the action step, yes. So you pick a guy, he does 1 action.
All right.
This action can be move, attack, charge, guard, focus, or one of your specific ones.
Okay.
So each card has a uninspired and an inspired side. Generally, they get slightly better on the inspired side, whether it's an extra attack or an extra ability or extra movement or whatever. And each warband has a different way to inspire. Mine is after any action step, if a friendly fighter was dealt damage or was slain, I get to pick a different fighter to inspire.
Yeah.
So I get a benefit for having some of my guys be at least injured. And then yours is?
Mine, I have to be activated Holy Within doesn't really matter in this game because it's hexes, but I have to be activated inside his territory while also using a core ability. So him running at me might kind of uninspire me a little bit.
Yeah, leave you in your deployment zone, which is not what you really want.
Yeah. But that being said, move this guy back 1.
Okay. So because your guy moves, you get a move marker, which basically just means that you can't charge later.
Mm-hmm.
You can move multiple times. You can't move and then charge, or then charge and then charge.
Mm-hmm.
As far as we could find, again. So you have 4 activations.
So I just used my first one,
Yep.
so I will flip my first one, and then pass turn to you.
Okay. You have a chance to play cards if you'd like.
Let's see if there's any cards I would like to play. No, there's no power cards I would like to play just yet.
Same. So we go back to what we're doing.
Yeah. So
This guy moves forward. I put a move token on him. That's my first one. I will still not play any cards.
So let's get some dice rolling. I'm going to try to shoot Tick Tick with Farasa here.
Come on, Tick Tick.
It has a range of 3, which he is 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
So it looks like I get 2 attacks. I hit on the hammer symbol.
So you get 2 attack dice.
2 attacks, hitting on hammer symbol, and they're 1 damage each.
Yes.
No
that
hits.
Is nothing.
So yeah, he does nothing.
So I'm not even going to roll my defense dice. So that's your next one.
Mm-hmm.
Now do you want to play any cards?
No.
I will play a card. I will play Lure of Battle. Pick a friendly fighter that is within 2 hexes of another fighter. Push the other fighter 1 hex closer to that friendly fighter. So I'm going to pick, he is within 2 hexes of him, so I'm going to push him 1 closer.
Okay.
Now you have a chance to do anything with that new information if you'd like.
Nope.
Okay. Then I will, I'm going to go with this guy. You know what? Who said, I said I'm going to be unabashedly aggressive, and by God I am.
All right.
So he's going to go, and he is going to declare charge. So he's movement 4, actually. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. I have 3 attack dice, and I hit on swords. I also have a crit for Grievous, which is +1 damage. So I'm going to roll 3 dice, and I need swords. All right. I got nothing.
No swords.
I got nothing. All right.
Very tame battle so far.
Very tame. Yeah, you're doing not a whole lot. My power step.
Yeah, I got it.
I am now concerned for his safety. So I am going to shields up and give him a guard token, which means rather than only succeeding his defense on dodges, he also succeeds on shields. And he has charged, so he can't move or charge again.
I think I will just use this guy to move.
Okay.
Give him his token. And then in my power phase.
Okay. I think I'm going to go with my leader. He is just going to move up to this objective. Here. Nothing in my... I will skip for the power step.
This will be my last turn of this phase. So I think I'm going to also charge. I will charge him over here to this guy. Fight your little guy there.
Sounds... I mean, would say sounds good, but that's not true.
All right, and he gets 3 attacks, hitting on the crossed swords.
And because I am flanked, you also hit on the flank symbol.
Yes, which is the single-sided one,
the single-sided one, yep.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so you got 1 hit,
Still only 1 hit.
which means I have a chance to dodge. Woo! I crit.
You crit.
So I actually do dodge.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Whew.
Nice.
All right.
And that'll be the end of that. Okay. On to you.
Okay. I will also not use anything for my plot. They're not called plots in this game. Are they called plots in this game? They are called
Ploys.
Ploys. Okay. I am going to go with Ritak, and he is going to charge.
Cool.
So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, charge here. I am going to pick Determined Effort, which is I get +1 attack dice or +2 if I'm the underdog, which I'm not because we haven't scored anything yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I get 3 attack dice, and I hit on hammers
And flanks.
Mm-hmm. I got a crit, and that's it.
Is there anything about defend? Oh yeah, defending against crits in this? Do you need to
Probably.
defend it with a crit as well, or is it just the special abilities?
I think
Well, I didn't save it anyway.
I think there's not. Interesting. So you count the results of crit, then count the results of the match dice symbol. If the target is flanked or surrounded, count that as well. Count results for the save roll, count crits, then count the results. So no, I don't think crits do anything special other than abilities.
Gotcha.
But it's always a hit. Doesn't matter what what you hit on.
And it's always a success.
Yes.
Yeah.
He does 3 damage. Yeah.
And my guy has 5, so he's down to 2.
Nice. Okay. That is it, and I have no cards to use.
I will use one in your power phase
No.
for by the numbers. Draw a number of power cards equal to the number of treasure tokens you control with your warband. So I will draw 1 and 2.
Okay.
So just to give me a little bit bigger of a hand
Sure.
for next turn.
So I think that's it for the turn. And then for the end phase, score objective cards if you have any. Equip upgrades if you have any.
I will score 2 victory points for holding all the treasure tokens in friendly and / or enemy territory, but I got all the ones in friendly.
Nice.
So I get 2 victory points.
Unfortunately, I don't get any. And then you can discard any number of cards and then draw until you have 3 objectives, draw until you have 5 power. It is starting with player who took the first turn, so that would be you. So would you like to do anything else?
I will spend those 2 to give him sharp reflexes.
Okay.
He has +1 to save.
Nice. +1 dice. That's awesome. Okay. I have nothing to do from my hand, so we will draw. So I have 1, 2, 3 cards to draw because I just played 3 cards.
I will draw 1 yellow.
Both players follow the sequence. Both players clear their move, charge, guard, and stagger tokens and flip their turn tokens back over. And then we roll off. The difference is if it's a tie now, then
You get it.
then I get it. It's a tie.
It's a tie. You get
So
it.
I get it. We both crit. Okay. So I am first up. I'm going to go with my leader. And my leader is going to charge. Because I'm going to be unabashedly aggressive.
Fair enough.
I think I'm going to try and take her out.
Which you can probably do, because then you get another success on your dice.
Yep, goes there. We will use the weapon that has 2 damage, but only 1 range. And I will not do a thing because I realize I can't do that yet. But it's fine.
Oh.
So I have 2 attacks. I hit on hammers, so that's 2 successes.
2 successes. All right. And so I get +1 save die on top of her already
What,
1.
2? Oh, no, yeah, she has 1 normally.
Just 1 normally. And I save on the shields.
Shield and a crit.
A shield and a crit.
You successfully
She good.
stopped me.
Mm-hmm. She's still in danger.
She's still in danger. I got 2 other guys there that could attack her, but
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, I think that's gonna be it for me. Okay,
Alright.
that's my first one. I have no plots to use.
Well, seeing as she might have some dying going on next activation of yours, I will activate her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just realized I could have scored something.
Oh, go for it.
Scored immediately after making an attack roll that contains 3 or more dice if each had a different symbol. But if I'm the underdog, it's 2 dice instead. And
Oh,
they
okay.
both had a different symbol.
All right.
So I will score that.
Cool.
Whee! Okay, now I'm good.
Cool. All right. Who should I go for? Your Rolly car hurts the most.
He does.
Because he does 3 damage.
Does 3 damage.
But he has 4 health. I'm going to give it a shot. You're going to use the melee profile.
Going for the rolly car. Because you are flanked and surrounded, then my defense dice will have flanked and surrounded as successes.
All right. Hitting on swords. Go for the rolly car.
You got a crit and a... Oh, you don't want hammers with this one, right?
No hammers on this one. It's cross swords.
Okay, so you got a crit.
I did get a crit.
So
It doesn't do anything.
I have to get a hit, which I dodge. I'm on dodge. So, you are surrounded, so I got it. I will defend.
All right.
All right. You do anything else?
Nope.
Okay. I also do nothing else. Okay. For my turn... Okay, so I think what I want to do is I'm going to go with the big bully Rittak. And he's going to try and take her out. It has been unsuccessful so far. Yep, he's just going to go for the attack.
Okay.
I have 2 attack dice, and I'm surrounding you. So I hit on hammers. Nope, but I got 1 surround, so I do have 1 success.
All right. On a shield.
Does she still have +1 dice?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. All right. Dang.
Fair enough.
I know, like, in the description for these guys, it's, like, exceptionally hard to take down. So that's going to be his attack. He's done.
Cool. I am going to activate this guy right here, Mr. Ardorn, and he is going to attack the little guy. 2 attacks, hitting on hammers and the flanked.
Yep.
And, yeah. Let's see.
You got a hammer.
1 hammer.
All right, and unfortunately, you're attacking with the guy that's not flanked, so I don't succeed on flanks. I only succeed on dodges and crits.
2 damage.
2 damage. No. He's taking 2. He's down to 1.
Down to 1. All right, and then I am going to use a card to try to help Farasa even further by playing Shoulder Throw immediately after my friendly fighter's successful attack.
Oh, yeah. You can push me if you want, first of all, because we keep forgetting to push. I mean, we've only made 1 successful attack.
That's true. We do keep forgetting to push, but I'm going to make it a little funnier and shoulder... throw him over his shoulder directly onto the stagger point.
And now I'm staggered.
Helps her a little bit because now she's only flanked, not surrounded.
Yep.
And it's funny.
It is funny. I can inspire. Because I have someone that is damaged. After an action step, friendly fighter has been dealt damage or slain. I can pick another friendly fighter to inspire. So I will pick... let me look at the back of my bomb, man. Get 1 more dice on my bomb. That sounds good. Niche will inspire and roll 3 dice on attack. So we are going to range 3. It's only 1 damage though, so I can't kill you with it.
I mean, you could potentially kill her if you succeeded all 3.
I don't know if it damages per success. Inflicted amount of damage on the target equal damage characteristic of the weapon you picked. Then check if the target is slain. No. You only inflict the damage on the thing.
Okay, that makes this game a little less killy than I thought.
Yeah. So I can't do, like,
So if, like, all 3 success...
On 3 damage each. Chainsaw.
Right.
Chainsaw noises. Yeah, I'm going to go with my Doom Wheel again. And he is going to, god dang it, try and take her out. It's not going to go well, though. Since you are still flanked, that is kind of nice. You're not surrounded anymore, though. I'm going to roll 2 dice. And I got 2 hits.
Nice. And it's on her again?
It's on her again.
All right, so I get 2 dice to defend with.
And you got 2 successes. Coty, please.
Farasa just holding the line.
See, if you didn't put that upgrade, then that would have been automatic because you only had 1. Dang. Dang. All right, well, that's my 3rd one. I don't have any plots I want to use. Actually, do I? I do. I have one. I have a healing potion I would like to try and use on him. So he automatically heals 1.
Nice.
Then, if I'm the underdog, which I am, I roll a save die. On a shield or a crit, I heal another one. I do heal another one.
All right, back up to full.
Back up to full. That's it. Would you like to use anything?
Not
Nah.
yet.
Okay. Niche for inspiring also has +1 days of defense rolls.
Ooh. So the stagger means that I can re-roll my attack dice against it, right?
You get to reroll
Or attack dice?
1 dice.
1 dice. Yeah, actually in that case, I am just going to activate her instead.
Okay.
And because she has 3 attacks, and
That's
I'm
pretty good.
going to
Try and wail on the
go for your
doom wheel.
wheelie boy.
Oh, that's bad.
To which she hits none of them.
Oh, because she has swords on
She
that
has
one.
swords, and everybody else has every other profile I have has hammers. And I just rolled 3 hammers.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Wow.
Okay. Would you like to use any cards?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I will use a card. I'm going to use Brawler on Radic, which is he cannot be flanked or surrounded. So my doom wheel can no longer be flanked or surrounded.
All right.
And then my last action for this turn will be on Niche. So I'm going to go... He's going to charge. That's the wrong one. He is movement 4, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3. We'll move up here. 4. And he will make a ranged attack at her. I have 3 dice, because I am inspired. And I hit on hammers. Sure. I got 2 hammers.
All right. All right. Damage?
1.
Oh, she's still
up.
still up.
She's fine. That was my last one. I don't want to use any things from my hand.
I'm going to charge.
No.
Out.
Not the ball, my rat.
If I do not kill this rat, it's going to blow up in my face, literally and figuratively. This is the charge one. No.
Yeah, that's the charge one. That's right.
Yes. Okay. She has a charge token.
Okay. I have 2 defense dice, and I succeed on dodges.
Okay. Come on. Stop rolling hammers, please. No hammers. You would not believe what just happened.
Cut to the dice cam. Boom.
Oh.
Literally
My goodness.
only hammers.
Okay, well, seeing as she's in danger,
Is she?
I mean, your bomb rat. What's your bomb rat got? 2 on cross.
2
swords.
on swords,
She
1
only
damage.
has 1 health.
That's true. She was more in danger here. But the thing that I do have is my once per game ability. I can pick him, because he's the only one that can do it. That minion moves, then roll a number of attack dice equal to the battle round number, which is about to be 3.
Oh.
For each fighter within 2 hexes of that minion, if it has any hammers, inflict 1 damage. If it has any crits, inflict 2 damage.
Well, I'm going to use one of my things immediately after my action step. Pick a friendly fighter, remove that fighter from the battlefield, and then place that fighter on an empty edge hex. This ability can only be used once per game.
Oh! Way in the back. No
And
longer in danger.
No
is the answer
longer
to that
in
question.
danger. And she'll be inspired next turn.
That's true. Okay. So end step, because we're done with all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
End phase, rather. Score objective cards. I have an objective card to score. On the edge, score in the end phase if any enemy fighters are vulnerable, which is the thing I had to look up. Vulnerable means you have 1 health.
Oh, okay.
And then, do you have anything to do? No scores? Do you want to play any upgrades?
The treasure tokens are feature tokens, right?
Yes, it
Okay.
is the same thing. Feature tokens displaying the numbered are called treasure tokens. So yes, these are features, and then this side means it's treasure.
Okay. So I'm going to play one that pick a friendly fighter on a feature token. Give that fighter a guard token. What is a guard token, though? It sounds good, so I'm going to do it.
You don't want to do that now because they go away at the end of the turn.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
I'll save that.
it means you succeed on shields and dodges.
Oh, nice. Okay.
discard any number of cards and then draw back up.
So we draw one more of those and one more of these.
Okay. Then we roll off. Both players, remove all of our tokens. Okay.
All right.
Rolling off.
There you go.
We both got swords, so since I had it last time, you get it this time.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now I'm going to charge.
So you can charge my rat again.
I'm going to charge your rat again.
So mean.
Come on.
He really wants to blow up, though.
I really don't want him to blow up. So I got to run away and then get it to where I can attack first again. And if I roll 3 hammers again, Farasa is fired, and I'm calling the guy with the big axe to end your Stormcast Eternal Days permanently.
Yeah. He did not. Well,
Good.
you didn't get
I mean, I didn't get 3 hammers this time, but I still
didn't hit.
I've attacked with her 4 times now, and have not drawn any rat blood.
That is pretty impressive.
Good.
I'm
Lord.
sorry.
And then
So,
in
yep, they're the power step.
I will just hold the line. I can't be pushed back.
Okay. You can do the thing, give a guard token if you want, like you. were
Oh
going to
yeah, the
last turn.
guard token.
You can give it to anyone, or does it have to be a specific person?
And what does it do?
Your dodges also succeed on defense.
I'm going to do that.
So that would give you like a. Because if it's crits, shields, and dodges, that's 4 out of 6.
Really just trying to keep her alive now. So now she gets 2 dice and succeeds in 2 different ways, and she is actually now inspired.
Oh yeah, because she started in my territory.
Mm-hmm.
So she gets 5 health. No,
So now she gets.
+1 attack, but she only hits on swords on either one.
But she still only hits on swords, but now she gets 3 defense dice because she gets 2 plus her equipment.
Yeah, she's gonna be hard to take out.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
And now she has 2 different ways to succeed on those 3 dice. So
Okay.
this little rat's gonna blow up and still kill me, though. Just
Nope.
calling it right now.
He's not doing that because
Not
he's
yet.
gonna go over there and do that.
Oh.
Well, I just realized that I can also explode myself.
Oh, it's like anybody within range of him?
All fighters.
Oh, no.
But I do get to move him first. So, and he's speed 4. Okay. So I'm going to use my turn for Kaboom. Pick a friendly minion with the bomb trait.
Mm-hmm.
If it has no charge tokens, which it doesn't, I get to move him. So he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I roll a number of attack dice equal to the round for each fighter within 2 inches, within 2 squares. So I'm going to pick you. Hi-ya. I need hammers and crits, so I got nothing there.
All right.
And then on that one, that's fine. I got 2 hammers, no
2
crits.
hammers.
So that's just 1 damage.
So 1 will go through automatically.
And then that minion is slain. Because of course he exploded. Come on.
Fair enough.
But I can inspire because one of my guys was slain.
Hmm.
So I am going to pick Radek. Yes, I'm going to pick Kritatok to inspire because that gives him just a flat out extra damage on his melee attack rather than a crit damage. Okay, that's my first turn, and I will use nothing from my hand.
I will try to shoot him with her.
Okay.
Nope, I will never roll
you
a
got a
sword.
crit,
I
though.
did get a crit, so
So that is a success.
that is a success at least.
So I have 1 dice to dodge, and I will also succeed.
All right.
I am going to go with... I'm going to go with him.
Okay.
He's going to... So my range is 3. He's going to charge. He's going to go here. And shoot her. You are very, very defensive, though. And I don't like that. I succeed on hammers. I got a crit, and that's it.
Okay.
You have a very, very good chance to survive this.
Yes.
You did, in
I
fact,
did.
survive it
I did
in
survive
multiple
it.
ways.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That was him. Do I want to? Nope, I'm not going to use anything from my hand.
Okay. I'm not going to use anything yet either. but I will. I'm going to activate Uric.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to charge.
Oh my god. He's gonna hit me in the face with his crossbow.
Maybe. Okay. So, 2 attacks on hammers. Now I'm gonna roll all.
Now you're gonna roll only
swords.
swords. It's gonna be great. I want you to know.
All right. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he failed.
Mm-hmm.
He failed. I'm just gonna put that back down. That was really funny though. Okay. I'm gonna go with my leader. Oh, you get your charge token.
Charge token.
No, wrong one. Charge token. I'm gonna go with my leader, and he's gonna charge. He's gonna go 1, 2 around the back. Actually, he's gonna go this way around the back.
Okay.
And he's gonna use his melee weapon. Got 2 dice, hitting on hammers and flanks. I got a hammer and a surround, so just 1 hit.
I'm good.
That was my 3rd one. Over to you.
I really got to try to get number 5 here. I'm going to also charge.
Oh my god.
Really...
So I want to warn you, he can't be flanked or surrounded. So you're getting no bonus for that.
Yeah, I just need to get him
You just need to damage him?
off of there. I need to push him, basically.
Oh.
I need to push him and then follow up onto him.
Now I understand. So you need a crit for that.
Basically. Okay, so he has 2 attacks on hammers, 2 damage. Come on. I got 2, one of them being a crit.
And I only have 1 defense dice, so I can't defend against that.
All right. So I'm going to push him.
Yep. So how much damage, first of all?
2 damage.
2 damage, so he's going to be damaged.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to push me.
I will push him back here.
Okay.
And
then follow up.
Follow up.
Dang it.
And then...
Okay. I get to inspire somebody, which will be my leader, because I was damaged. And then... Well, that changes what I'm going to do, I guess. I'm going to go with Crit Attack as my last one. And he's going to charge here. Lots of charges this turn. I like it.
Yeah.
So he has 3 attack dice. Hitting on swords. I got 3 successes.
Nice. So it'll hit him anyway.
Okay. So it's 2 damage.
Okay.
Okay, I think that is it. Going to end phase for turn 3.
Okay.
Scoring objectives.
So I got a couple big ones.
Oh, I don't like
Well, not like big ones, but it's a big turn. I hold treasure token 5.
Yeah, I figured that's
so
what you were doing.
Gives me 1, and then I also now, in my end phase, my warband holds any treasure tokens in both neutral territory and enemy territory. So I got those 2, so that gives me 2.
Another 2?
So I get a 5er now.
I don't like that. All right, well, I get 1. Go all out. Score in an end phase if 5 or more fighters have moved or charged tokens. And that includes yours.
Yeah, all right.
And then, do you want to equip any upgrades?
I do not, because I don't have any
All right.
until I draw.
So I'm going to do one. I'm going to put an upgrade on Crit Attack, which is great strength. His melee weapons have Grievous, so +1 damage. Okay, and that is, I think, all I'm doing. 2.
How many turns is this?
This is turn 3, so we have 1 more after this.
1 more after this.
Oh wait, no.
Or is it only 3?
This is the last turn.
This is the last turn.
Oh shit. I mean, oh dang. I thought we had 1 more.
I didn't even think of that until just now.
Oh, dang it. Dang it. I thought I had 1 more turn. Nope. And you have 5. And nope.
Okay.
Well, that's it.
That's it.
So we determined final end phase score steps 1 and 2, which we just did, and determine victor, the person with the most victory points.
5. Cool.
3. Yeah. So I had from the very beginning, score immediately if an enemy fighter is slain and it's the first fighter slain. But I realized in turn 2 that my first activation killed my own guy, so I couldn't score it.
Oh, no.
No, sorry, that was turn 3. That was this turn. So even if I had killed a guy this turn, I couldn't score it. And then the last one, you teleported over here, and my last objective was score this in an end phase if there are no enemy fighters in friendly territory. I drew it immediately after.
Yeah, I totally on the end of first turn, I forgot that you could discard some, and I had one for a while that I thought the game was a lot more killy than it is. So there's one that I score at the end of the phase if 2 or more friendly fighters with a total bounty characteristics of 3 or more hold treasure tokens. So that means I would have to have 6 bounty tokens, right?
Yes.
And then they would also have to be on treasure tokens. So I would literally have to kill almost your entire warband.
Oh, let me see.
If I'm reading that correctly.
Score this in the end phase if 2 or more friendly fighters with a total bounty characteristic.
Oh, so total. So I would only need 3 total.
Yes. 3 or more. So the bounty characteristic is the gold thing here.
Oh, I thought I thought they earned that bounty from killing
I don't think so.
your guys.
No, the bounty characteristic of the slain fighter. So yeah, their own bounty characteristic. So you would have scored that too.
Oh.
And got you 3 points, unlike turn 1.
Oh, well, oops. But yeah, not as killy of a game as I thought.
Yeah, same. I expected a bunch of stuff to be dead. So last time I played this, we ended the game, my wife and I played, we ended the game with 1 model on the board each.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Like, I could see it being more killy if, like, oh yeah, I got 4 attacks, they each do 2 damage. I would say that would almost be too killy. Maybe not for a 3-turn game or 3-round game, but, like, yeah, with them only doing at max, no matter how many successes you get, only being 2 damage, that makes everybody a little more survivable, which
yes,
I do like.
Like, you have 3 health, and if something attacks you with only 2 strength, you can't kill them in 1 hit.
Right, because, like, I could absolutely, like, if, I didn't roll, like, complete garbage, I could just snipe, like, a couple of your rats turn 1, and that would, I feel like that'd be a feels bad.
Right.
So, like, I agree with it. I was surprised by it, because usually every other Games Workshop game, the amount of attacks go through those successes all have that damage profile kind of thing. But yeah, that was cool.
It was interesting. It was actually a fairly quick game, even for learning. It wasn't terrible. I could see playing this in, like, I don't know, a half hour if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Teardown is also really quick because there's no terrain. You
just
put your tokens in the box, your models in the box, fold the board up, and you're done. It's nice.
Yeah, I think you were probably a little too reserved with your other guys. Like, she was bonkers. I mean, other than, attacking. She tanked a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
But she came over here and inspired and blah, blah, blah. I feel like you could have been a little more aggressive to inspire a bunch of guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's just another other games kind of bleeding into my brain of, like, oh, they're objectives, so I have to stand on them. But I already had scored, other than the card, like, if I would have drawn it to score objective 1 and 2, I had already scored from their initial first turn, which is why I moved in there in the first place. But I don't know, just like Kill Team and 40K brain was like, oh, I have to stand on there to keep scoring. Even though I knew, like, in my, like, conscious mind or subconscious mind.
Well, I mean, you had a couple things to, like, score specific objectives. And I picked the deck that was supposed to be, like, kill your stuff, attack, die, that kind of thing. And I did not kill very much because you were Stormcast and you were tough.
Yes.
But I kind of knew that when I picked it. So.
Yeah. So I probably should have been a little more aggro with those guys. I mean, it would have bit me in the butt if I had drawn.
Yeah. Again, I didn't.
Yeah.
If I would have drawn my deck at all.
Yeah. If I would have drawn two more times, I would have gotten hold treasure token 1 or 2, and even that's an or. So I could have been aggressive with one of them, moved the other one off, and then got them inspired. If it was more rounds, that was kind of what I was working towards at the end there, but too little too late. But, I mean, it worked out regardless. They're still very tanky.
Yeah. Like,
especially with how like not killy the game is.
Yeah, how damage works. Like the maximum I can do in one hit is 3, and I need at least 2 more on top of that.
Right, and that would require me to not save anything.
Yeah.
Overall, pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it.
Again, I don't really have much to compare from the last edition because I never played it. But I would absolutely play this again.
Yeah, I agree, especially if it's something you get like super used to, and you can just like bust it out with no problem. Today they put up basically all of the warbands that aren't going to be in the what are they called? There's the Grand Alliance boxes. All the warbands that are not in there they put up today for free.
Yeah.
The core rules they put up today for free, which is great. That's awesome. So all you really need is a board and some dice.
Yeah.
And tokens, and you're good.
Yeah, I mean, one of these boxes, you and a buddy can play, like, the snap of a finger, basically. I think this is also maybe not like an intro game to the bigger games, but absolutely.
It plays way differently.
Yeah, it absolutely shares like a Venn diagram with like a board game. Like somebody who's like super into board games. Like I have played board games that play very similar to this.
Yeah.
So you could absolutely talk, like if you have a board game friend who's not really into the bigger scope, like even like as high as like Kill Team or Warcry or something like that, they would absolutely play something like this.
Yeah, it's a great stepping stone to go from board games or even like some kind of card game because it's kind of a mix of the two, especially with the Nemesis format, which lets you build your deck a little bit.
Yeah, which is why I didn't play the last edition because I already struggle with some other concepts. Yeah. So,
but the fact that you could just like pick a Rivals deck and go. So this one's really cool. I want to bring this up. It has a little. I don't know which one can see the best here. I'll put it here. Yeah. It has a little countdown thing, and as you, it says during the muster warband step of setting up, place a generic token on the step 1 of the countdown included in this deck. This token is your Cataclysm marker. You can advance the Cataclysm the first time a friendly fighter is slain each combat phase. And you can advance your Cataclysm marker 1 step in the last power step of each battle round. So it gets further and further and further, and you get like bonuses in your cards with them, depending on what. So I thought that was really cool.
That is really cool.
Kind of wish the other ones had a little something else like that.
Yeah, I think the last box, the one that had like the guy, the Cities of Sigmar guys that would like that were into electricity.
Yeah, the electro
I think
guys.
they had something similar to that I was reading in one of their articles. I might be wrong, but again, there's that's just another like kind of outside aspect that it brings into the game that makes it more interesting.
Yeah, kind of cool.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but yeah, I would absolutely play this again.
Me too.
I don't know how the current war bands are going to go in the future because they put, like Mitchell said, they put out rules for them already and stuff, but I don't know like with Kill Team how all of the old bespoke teams are kind of going to start getting rotated out. I don't know if they're going to continue support. Like I have the Seraphon one from like 2-ish years ago. And it has rules for this, but I don't know if it's going to be viable going forward.
Yeah.
After that, but
there's a thing that they said that they put out today. I don't know why I keep moving tokens around. That they put out today that it was basically they put up a bunch of the war scrolls that have their own little cards.
Yeah.
And then there is a PDF that's all just the rest of them that are not. They didn't say legends, kind of legends though. That are not going to be supported, and you can, like, if you're a Chaos one, you can pick one of these two. You can pick, Mutated or Bloodthirsty or something like that. And there's 2 different cards, so they didn't have to make a new card for everything. It's not really going to be supported in the future.
Right, okay.
So I think that's how it's going to work, but I don't know if they're ever going to update that.
So kind of similar to what they did with some of the Kill Teams.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is a very competitive game, but...
See, the thing is, GW wants it to be their competitive, the competitive game. Like, this is supposed to be... But the amount of randomness, rolling a lot of hammers in a row, can be a little tough on it. But
fair.
It plays pretty quick. So.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, this has been Warhammer Underworld Ember Guard. This is the next edition of Warhammer Underworlds. It comes out November 16th, which is this weekend. But if you're catching it later than that, it's already out.
Yeah.
It's $100. Comes with everything other than the dice tray that you see here. And we didn't pull anything from outside. We literally played with everything that's in the box. So you literally get everything you need to play in the box.
Yep. I really hope that they do this. I want them to release just the board and the tokens.
Yeah, like an upgrade pack kind of thing, like they did with Kill Team.
Yeah, with upgrade pack with Kill Team or with Spearhead, where
Or
you just buy the box and
yeah.
it's a board.
Mhm.
I don't want this to be the only way to get the board. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, that's a good point
Because currently it is.
Yeah, currently like how they do their releases, roughly every 3 months they come out with a 2-player box like this, maybe every 4 months, and that'll have a board in it. But other than that, I don't know of a way that you can get a board.
I know.
That's a good
Previously,
point.
they did put out in the last edition. They put out like a pack that had 2 or 3 boards in it, but it only came with boards, which is for playing the game, that's fine.
Right.
But anyway, that's my only wish. Other than that, I think this looks great.
We're gonna keep trying to get some actual like gameplay on cameras and whatnot. This is kind of our quick and easy game that we picked to kind of test out our new setup for this stuff. So if you like it, go ahead and let us know. Let us see if there's any Games Workshop or not that maybe we could give a try. But other than that, if you liked it, go ahead and leave that like, comments, subscribing.
We're still a small channel. Everything helps.
Still a little channel. Yeah, helps us keep doing what we like doing, and that's playing miniature games. But until then,
Bye.